very good morning, everyone, and welcome to our second edition of the NASSCOM Cloud Summit. My name is Justin Jacob, and I'll be your anchor and host for this event. Our theme for the summit today is Cloud Tonic, Scaling Growth and Boosting Agility. While the potential of cloud is widely known, understanding and measuring its impact and the role it plays for scaling sustained growth is imperative. Our summit today will aim to cover all the critical areas for businesses where we have seen maximum impact coming through. We have curated leadership insights, expert sessions, and case studies on 4 such segments, which include cracking the code on providing exceptional customer and employee engagement for continuous business growth through sustainable practices and sustainability-centric solutions for achieving net zero emissions target, managing operations seamlessly, and finally, the core tenet of cloud, innovation and disruption. Under this theme, we will explore new ways of doing business in the future and how this will translate into creating a positive impact on India's economy. So I hope all of you are ready. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Krishnan Ramanujam, Chairman NASSCOM and President Business and Technology Services, Tata Consultancy Services, to share with us the NASSCOM perspective and set the context for the day. With decades of global consulting experience, Krishnan is an expert in the execution of complex global transformational initiatives for Fortune 500 and Fortune 1000 companies. Krishnan has directed the development of new products and solutions that successfully facilitate this transition to realize maximum business value. It's great to have you with us this morning. Krishnan, over to you.
Thank you, Justin, for that kind introduction. Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the second edition of the NASSCOM Cloud Summit. The tremendous success of the first summit that we held last year encouraged us to put together this summit with the theme of Cloud Tonic, Scaling Growth, Boosting Agility. I don't think I need to tell any of you that cloud is now the foundation for innovation and collaboration and has rapidly progressed from being a good to have to a necessity. The Indian cloud market has outgrown the global one with a CAGR of about 44% in the last 5 years. And we should all be very proud of this achievement. This is clearly great progress, and with coordinated efforts, a lot more can be accomplished. According to our NASSCOM assessment, the adoption of cloud computing has the potential to contribute up to $380 billion to our economy, which is about 8% of India's GDP. And it has the potential to generate 14 million direct and indirect jobs by 2026. Even leading hyperscalers such as Microsoft, Google, and AWS recognize this potential and are increasing investments in India on a massive scale. This summit is part of the NASSCOM's Cloud Advocacy Program that covers the key themes of outreach and research to provide thought leadership, capability building, governance, risk and compliance, policy, and lastly, ESG and sustainability. This program aims to bring together all the stakeholders, industry, government, academia, and end-user enterprises and associations onto a single platform to discuss various aspects of cloud and how it can help create agile and resilient organizations, and through this, positively impact India's economy. I would like to begin by congratulating the entire NASSCOM team for assembling a lineup of eminent leaders and experts to discuss the prospects of cloud computing for India's future. Coming to my main thrust as part of this program, I would like to highlight 3 main areas that we should now be focusing on, and I would like to touch upon each of them briefly. Firstly, I would like to begin with accelerating investments on the cloud, which is a here and now necessity. Organizations of all sizes, including startups, multinationals, and governments, are now familiar with the benefits of cloud computing, particularly how it improves operating costs, increases efficiency and reliability. The pandemic had a huge role to play as a catalyst, and there has been no slowing down since. And investments in cloud are only accelerating, growing at about 21% year-on-year in 2023, almost 2 percentage points higher than it did the previous year, according to Gartner estimates. The more macroeconomic environment is pushing cloud spend to support resilience, efficiency, modernization, and transformation. And I must point out that many organizations are now discovering the complexities involved in cloud migration. The cloud architecture and ongoing governance are critical areas requiring deep expertise and cannot be delegated to the next levels. With a robust and secure cloud foundation, organizations should look at exploiting the newer technologies available through the cloud platform, including artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things, augmented reality and virtual reality, and industry clouds. Companies can demonstrate innovation by leveraging basic building blocks that are readily available to the cloud today. Leaders are driving growth, leveraging new technologies by providing a differentiated customer experience and transforming an adaptive and agile operating model, thereby ensuring additional capacity, flexibility to do more, and grow faster. I would like to cite a few examples globally among the industry. For example, logistics providers are using artificial intelligence to optimize customer engagement, and airlines are creating integrated views of customer interactions across channels to serve the customer better. Retailers are already investing in augmented reality applications to provide connected and personalized experiences and to reduce waste and returns. IT/OT integration, Internet of Things, and digital twins related technologies are improving plant operations and field service, ensuring increased capacity, uptime, safety, and compliance to regulations. Data integration across the supply chain, paired with artificial intelligence and machine learning, are providing better insights and enabling faster decision-making. Organizations are working with ecosystem partners and even competitors on occasion to launch new products and services that are sustainable by design and are addressing end-to-end customer needs. An excellent example of this is how healthcare as an industry has completely changed, integrating virtual care, wearables, and pharmacies, all focused on improving the patient experience. Simulations and digital twins are enabling better collaboration and faster time to market in this case. Despite healthy cloud growth in India, cloud spend as a percentage of GDP of digitally mature markets like US and Singapore are much higher, which is around the order of 4 to 5x compared to India, which is about 1.3x. Cloud adoption by governments can act as a catalyst to improve this and advance digital transformation, not only in the public sector, but across the local industry sectors, helping them maximize the digital dividends. We are making good progress. Our Indian government has launched several ambitious cloud initiatives to further this objective. With that, the first objective done, the second one that I'd like to highlight is the spiraling risk of cybersecurity. Again, I don't think I need to emphasize the importance of cybersecurity to this audience. 1 in 4 organizations has confirmed a cloud security incident in the last 12 months. This explains why almost all organizations are today focused on addressing this risk and improving their security posture. Studies show that lack of expertise is a major barrier, so finding people with the right skills continues to be a top concern. At NASSCOM's Silver Jubilee celebrations in 2015, Prime Minister Modi has advised the IT industry to focus on meeting the global challenge of cybersecurity. Since then, we have come a long way and have a huge skills advantage. Spend on cloud security is growing at 27% year on year, which is over 2x faster than the overall spending on cybersecurity. So build India as the security hub for the world. A clear action plan must be devised and executed, and it is a great opportunity for India. The services will not only de-risk global companies, but even India will benefit immensely. And thirdly, I would like to briefly touch upon the topic of sustainability, which is a topic that affects every single person on this planet. India has committed to create a carbon sink of approximately 3 billion tons of carbon dioxide equivalent by 2030, on top of last year's pledge of becoming a net zero emitter by 2070. Thus, India faces the twin challenge of decreasing emissions while accelerating economic growth towards a target of a $5 trillion economy. I have no doubt that technology and cloud computing are key to achieve these objectives. Cloud stands for sustainability by the very design of its architecture, and its on-demand consume what you need resourcing. A green cloud computing strategy goes even further in mitigating carbon footprints by drawing power from clean, renewable energy. But the potential of cloud computing extends far, far beyond that. Businesses can leverage the complex data processing and analytics capabilities to create more transparency and foster innovation for sustainability-centric solutions, including those around sustainable design, operations and supply chain, green energy, recycling, and natural hazard predictions, such as wildfire and so on. It is encouraging to see several Indian startups leveraging cloud in the quest for sustainability in areas like plastic recycling and electric vehicles. And lastly, and in conclusion, I would like to say that for India, cloud computing has the potential to transform the economy technologically, making it more resilient and inclusive. India's cloud journey has certainly begun with a big bang, but to drive adoption at scale, sustained focus is needed from various stakeholders. I would again highlight three important sub-elements thereof. Firstly, organizations can boost innovation and agility by incorporating cloud into their growth strategy and can substantially improve visibility and autonomous operations, enabling real-time decisioning and greater flexibility. Secondly, governments play a very important role in driving thought leadership and policy definition. Public-private partnerships can further strengthen and accelerate the progress the Indian government has made in using technology to empower citizens, enable businesses and ecosystems to scale adoption, and to remain attractive among investors. Lastly, in India, we have one of the largest, if not the largest, cloud-ready talent pool in the world at our disposal. In this decade, India will continue to witness an increase in both the supply and demand of these skills and competencies. Educational institutes will have a major role to play in helping India become the next global hub of cloud talent and cybersecurity. I have no doubt India is positioned to realize the economic and social value that cloud promises and achieve the ambition of becoming a $1 trillion digital economy by 2026. Let me now open the stage to a lineup of distinguished speakers assembled here and trust that you will have a great time listening to their experiences and vision and interact with them on the vital role of cloud in driving growth for India. Through the day, we will have over 1,000 delegates interacting with more than 40 speakers. And I wish you all a very enjoyable and productive and informative day. Thank you for your attention. And with this, I hand it over to you, Justin. Back to you.
Thank you, Krishnan, for setting the context for the summit and sharing your perspectives.